Hello and welcome to ARK, the complete series. Well, the actual Easter event ended quite a while ago, but Ozzy and Hugh here are keeping in with the theme. But we're out in the actual snow biome because we're looking for Managarmrs. I want to be able to tame a pair. I need a male and a female so we can do a bit of breeding. I can get myself an imprinted one and then we'll be able to use that against the actual desert type. I mean, at least that's one strategy. The trouble is, well, these things are bloomin' elusive. There's not that many on the map, it seems, because I went back to base and I actually used the S Plus scanner to see if I could find any. And yeah, there was just hardly any on the actual map. They're out there somewhere within this snow biome, or just outside probably. There are these Managarmrs, but they're, well, a bit like Tigger because they're really bouncy. Like, they just seem to attack one sort of like dino and then they just lose interest and just bounce off somewhere else and start attacking something else. So it's very difficult to sort of like grab aggro and drag it into a trap, for instance. So the strategy is basically to use a woolly mammoth as a lure. That's what I'm going to do, because I tried that before when I first played Extinction, because I noticed that they are very much interested in taking on like herbivores. They're a bit like the snow owls. They're kind of like fixated on herbivores, and the actual woolly mammoths, it's got quite a lot of health. So that's the reason why I did some breeding as well, to get a fully imprinted mammoth. The one I've got is, this is Curly here. So she's actually got an ascendant saddle. She's got getting up towards about 17,500 health, because I've been using her to get thatch, and I've been also using it to get berries and so on. So she's been leveling as we've been going along. But yeah, the trick is actually finding any of these blooming things, because the strategy is to find an actual man. Oh, there's one over there. Spoke too soon. The strategy is basically to try and kind of like help it, if you will, in the area, to clear the area out and then try to get it to then latch onto your actual mammoth. The trouble is if there's other dinosaurs in the area, so like, you know, things like dire wolves, for instance, you've just got no chance. If all it's doing is attacking maybe a couple of mammoths, you can possibly help out a bit. And then, you know, when there's nothing left, it'll come after your own mammoth. And that seems to help anyway, at least to get its attention. And then it's a case of trying to pin it in place using these dino gates. Because if you can put a dino gate behind its front legs and then in front of it and behind its rear legs, there's nowhere for it to go. There is still a bit of a kind of a glitch where it gets kind of stuck, if you will, but let's see what state that one's in. Oh, it's probably gone and bounced off some. It'll have gone and bounced off somewhere else. Oh, it's back again. Just out of curiosity, let's see. Go and park yourself down there. See, you got dire wolves again. Dire wolves aren't helping, because even if I can clear out some like trouble there, the dire wolves are going to cause a lot of damage as well. I'm just going to pop Ozzy out over here. I'm going to get Curly. Right, let's see. Hello. Don't want to be harvesting anything. Let's see if I can get it to attract its attention with Curly. So yeah, I need to kind of like help it. Because it's a case of I don't want the woolly mammoths to kill it. Come on, Curly. Yeah, I definitely don't want these woolly mammoths to kill the actual Managarmr. On the other hand, I don't want to kill the Managarmr either. Come on. I didn't think it might have gone after Ozzy. It's out there somewhere. Oh, I'm attacking a Charlie now. Oh, now we've got a bunch of dire wolves. It's always tricky because the oh no! See, I'm damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, because I need to clear these blooming dire wolves. But the trouble is, by taking on the dire wolves, I'm going to end up taking out the Managarmr as well. So it's, yeah, a lot of it that comes down to luck. I'm gonna have to take a bit of damage here, because Curly here needs stamina back. Right, okay, well that thing's gone. this for now. Hopefully it'll come back. Seriously, stop attacking me. I'm not the one... Well, I do want you to attack me, really. Right, so I'm going to see if I can get these gates. I'm going to try and pin it if I can. Ah, not enough. Right, see if I can get my gates back. Something else is attacking me now. Oh no, it's still you. Right, let's put that away. Right, let's see if I can try these gates again. No, we've moved again. Stop moving. Like I say, I'm on the leg blooming tigger. Where's it gone? Ow, ow, ow. Right, you're literally stuck. Seriously, dude, you're stuck. You're stuck on. Can I get you to? If I can get it to go through the gate. If I can get it to go through the gate, at least it makes my life a bit easier in that there's one less gate to come after. Because sometimes what they do is they'll land, and then they'll go through the gate, and then that just leaves me with one more gate to put down. Seriously, you're not making my life easy here, are you? Right, let's try it with these. I should have probably bought a lot more because they're... Yeah. You're not helping here. Where have you gone? Are you going to come through that gate? No, you're not. You lot seem a lot more intelligent since I was last taking you on. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm going to be hitting a Christmas tree. Ow, ow, ow. Good grief. I need my gates back. Apologies as well, I've got this plus here, because this will be a real pain trying to do it without it. Right. Seriously? Right, if you're going to attack me, but just, like, stay still. Right, can I get out of the way? It looks as though it's... Yeah, it's actually stuck now. And that's what I want. You can see it can't get out. At least that's the plan anyway. As long as it's stuck and it can't get out, then I can attack it. I can start to trank it now. Actually, what level? It's probably only like a level 5 or something, no mind, look. Oh, it's a 125! Man, that was seriously, look. Ah, oh, right. You stay put. The trouble is, I don't want to go too near it. Because they've got this interesting attack method where they send out like an electrical discharge, and that can pretty much just, it's like it's a one-hit wonder. It does a lot of damage. It can kill you in one go. The only drawback is, oh, it's still, oh, that's good. Sometimes what happens is, it kind of like glitches, and you end up with this problem where you can't then hit it. And if you ever saw my previous extinction playthrough, you'll saw that it literally gets stuck and it just doesn't move, and you actually, for some strange reason, you can't hit it. You have to sort of like go out of the area and then come back again, and that seems to fix the problem. Seriously, you're not helping. I don't want to get too close because otherwise I'll get electrocuted. I can't believe that was a 125. That was extremely lucky. Normally they're like only like 20s or something. Right, so you keep bouncing around as much as you like, mate, because you're not getting anywhere. But that was even still, it's a real challenge because of the fact that they're just so blooming bouncy. How many darts are you going to need? But I think it probably makes more sense to have a lot more of these actual gates on you. I mean, try not to go after them while, you know, they're attacking, you know, something where there's like a lot of other dinos, like especially the dire wolves, and they just give you too much grief, to be honest. Aha, right, so that's knocked out. Right, okay. Phew. I like that, it's still huffing and puffing. Ah, Struth, right. Well, I'm going to go and get Aussie Owl. I'm going to do a bit of reconnaissance just to make sure there's nothing going to give me any more grief in the area. It seemed quite quiet. But man, yeah, I've been clearing out quite a few of them, like the lower level ones. And normally what happens is you end up either taking it out with a blooming mammoth, or something else does. So that was extremely lucky. That's what it boils down to, I've got to admit. A lot of it is luck more than anything. Right, so I'm just going to wait for this thing to starve out a bit. Have you got any meat on you? Yeah, you've got plenty of meat. I mean, I've got exceptional kibble on me, and I've also got what's left of my extraordinary kibble, so it should be okay to tame this thing up. But, wow, so what were you, male or female? I think was it a female? Yeah, it's a female one. So there you go, mate. Now we need to go and find a, well, we need to tame this one up, and then we need to find a male out there somewhere. See you in a while. Well, that's just plain embarrassing. Poor Curly here's got cryo sickness, so she's knocked out for quite a while. I mean, I thought I'd been like really lucky because there was a bunch of woolly mammoths over here that were getting attacked by a I think it was either a 130 or a 135 mil. I thought, yes, that's really easy. That is. It makes my life a lot better. That. So I popped her out of cryo, and I wasn't paying attention to the actual the timer was going. So yeah, she's got cryo sickness. So I'm gonna have to wait until she wakes back up again. It's gonna take a while. But the interesting thing is, I didn't notice. She's got bright blue little feet there. I mean, I noticed she's got like a yellow underbelly. You know, she's got a mix of purple and blue. You know, a nice blue trunk there, but she's got really bright blue little feet there. So that's cool. But yeah, unfortunately, we've lost our high-level male. You know, whatever happened to that, I didn't really have time to notice. I've had to pay more attention to poor Curly here to make sure we don't get hassled by anything. Yeah, like I say, that was embarrassing. Well, me and Curly managed to get a level 85. I think it's a level 85. Yeah, I think it was a level 85 male. So that's a start. So I'm literally just getting around to the point where I'm just wandering around with Curly now. The trouble is, it's that cryo sickness it's a real pain because you've got to wait for the cryo sickness to wear out before you can pop the mammoth back out of the cryopod. So that's annoying, that is. Can I just get past these dead bodies here? Right. So our plan is, let's see if you're gonna take an interest in Curly here. Come on. Let's play with the woolly mammoth here. Oh no, I didn't want to put them down. I'm trying. I was trying to get rid of the Ankylo, because the trouble is the Ankylo is going to attack that Managarmr by the looks of it. Let's pick these gates up. Oh, hang on. What happened there? Right, I don't want to pick the one up. Yeah, I don't want to pick the one up that's actually trapped that thing in it. Right, you need more stamina, mate. You can see, I mean, she's got a pretty good send and saddle there. 64 minutes. That does look as though it's trapped now. Can I shoot it from here? Yay! Actually, what level are you? Out of curiosity. Whoa! Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky there, Curly. We were lucky. It was a lucky find. Wow, look at all the dead bodies lying around. This is not good. It's not good, Curly. It's not a good sign. So yeah, so I'm going to knock this one out. So, I mean, that's not too bad, I must admit. I mean, I think I've been quite lucky, because when I first came out, there was hardly anything around. There was about 4 or 5 Managarmrs, according to the dino scanner. So they must have started clearing out, because, I mean, most of them were low-level ones at the time. Now I've managed to get some high-level ones, so that's quite lucky, because, as I say, it was only a short while ago I did actually manage to find it was either a 130 or a 135 mil, but yeah, unfortunately Curly ended up in cryo, so that didn't help. Are you gonna, like, just stay there and let me knock you out? Hopefully it won't electrocute me, because that could be awkward. Right, so that's our puff and puff. Speaking of puff and puff, actually, have I got any? Yeah, I don't have any meat because I put yeah, we don't have any meat wrap because I put Aussie into cryo. Right, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go and grab some of this meat off the woolly mammoths. I'm gonna have to be really careful because there was some Uties out here that I noticed. I was like, I'm really pleased that that thing came over here. Right, so we'll give it some exceptional kill. So the first one took about 2. This 85 one, I only needed 3, and it's mostly because of like the sort of settings I've got. Oh wow, shine light, that was quick. So you only wanted 2 as well. One thing I must admit, when I went to get the second one, it actually got stuck. Right, I'm down to only 1 cryopod. Oh, struth, I'm gonna have to get more. I'm gonna have to go back to base and get more cryopods. Yeah, the second one got stuck, so I had to actually go right out a render distance. When I say it got stuck, let's see. If I get the spyglass out, you can see there. I can see the name. I can see the species. I can see the level. You can see all that within a spyglass. Now the actual Managarmr that I got, it actually rose right up into the air and it got stuck into the rafters of the gates. And the problem that I found was I couldn't hit it with the darts. Just nothing happened. Nothing was registering. So I went out of render range because I couldn't see it even in the spyglass. So it was like it was there, but it wasn't there, it can happen, which is a bit weird. But then it also did the other weird thing where sometimes you'll find like a Managarmr's just literally hovering in the air and it's just not going anywhere. So it's to do with his glitch. I honestly thought they would have fixed it. I mean, Extinction's been out for that long. I would have thought they'd have fixed it by now. But sometimes you can get this situation where you'll actually tame the Managarmr and it'll actually rise up. So don't take the gates down. You know, you're pinning it in with these dino gates. Don't take those gates down until you've actually put the Managarmr into a cryopod, because otherwise what happens, what's happened before for me is the actual Managarmr actually just rises up into the air and just disappears up into the stratosphere. You never see it again. You can't get it back down again, and it's really bizarre. I mean, in my case, I've got tech gear, so I was able to go just jump right up to the height of where that Managarmr was. On the actual, because it was pinned in by the gates, I managed to get up to it and stand on top of it and put it into a cryopod. Whereas if I'd taken the gates down earlier, that would have been extremely embarrassing. It would have just literally disappeared up into the stratosphere. And when that sort of thing happens, the only way to fix it is to, well, yeah, you need to restart the server basically. Right. Well, I'm playing out of cryopods by the looks of it. So far we've got 112 male, so that's the 85, I think it was either 80 or 85, and we're up to a 187 female, and then we're up to a 217, so that's the one we've just got, so that's 30, 28, so this one's definitely got better health, better stamina on that one. Oxygen, so that's 42, 42, so even Stevens. Yeah, so there's definitely an improvement going from the 125 to the 145, but yeah, we're going to have to go back to base. I need some more darts and I need some more... I think I'm okay for the kibble, because my server settings are set to like ×6 taming, just so it goes quicker. So it means they actually consume a lot less kibble. And the actual Managarmrs, they do use extraordinary kibble. I brought this along as an extra, just in case I ran out. But I'm going to have to get some more darts. I'm going to have to get some more cryopods. And I'm going to have to clear this place out. So, see you in a while. Oh, we killed a level. Oh, Foobar, Curly. We deaded it. We killed it. Oh no. Now, it's very odd, but this is the sort of problem I was talking about, where the Managarmr gets, like, stuck. It's just, like, stuck in midair. It can't, like, go anywhere. And well, yeah, it's kind of weird, because it's like it's there, but it's not there. I mean, if I have a look through the spyglass, I can't, I can't get any, like, information from it. So what I've got to do is I've got to leave the area and then come back again. I mean, what I'm doing is I'm actually trying a slightly different strategy. I'm just using Ember here. Because, I mean, the good thing about the Mammoth is that because we're at a bit of a height, I get this advantage where I can see above and I can place the actual gates down. But I also get that advantage in that, well, yeah, the Managarmr's attracted to the Mammoth. And I'm kind of like getting something similar that when I'm using the Wyvern here, or Wyvern if you prefer, what I'm doing is I'm just taking advantage of the situation where while that thing's busy attacking, woolly mammoths, I'm just basically boxing it in with these dino gates, and then I can just clear out the actual woolly mammoths afterwards. But you just get this. Sometimes you get this weird situation like this. So out of curiosity, let's see if it's. Aha! Now it's. Oh! Oh no! Okay, right. That was lucky. So it's a case of it's just weird. So it's kind of stuck there. So I'll see if I can hit it this time. Because that's the other problem, is that you can't even hit it as well. You can shoot it, but none of the actual shots actually register. And it's really weird. Like I say, it's like some sort of glitch. Because it was funny because there was some Daedons around here. And it was actually attacking them with its breath weapon. And you could see it was trying to use its thrusters to actually go somewhere. But then you get this sort of situation where it's like, it's trying to go somewhere, but it can't. And that's deliberate, because obviously you want to get it stuck. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually falls to the floor. Because I've had it before where it kind of like just stays there. Because I know there's like I said, there's like some sort of glitch. It's been there since day one, where they can like literally hover in the air and they just never go anywhere, which is like weird. They just turn around. Ah, there you go. See there, it's stuck in midair. So it's really weird. You get, because it was like the early problem where you get this like glass ceiling, if you will. So like they're stuck up in the air as if they're on like a ceiling made of glass. It's very weird. Right, tell you what. Have I got any? I don't think I've got any meat on me. See if I can get some off Ember there. Right, get some meat off her. And I'll give this one some exceptional kibble. I think it's only going to be able to need like 2 or something. But it's kind of weird. This is another. I think. Yeah, it's another female. This. I haven't seen any. I think. Yeah, since that 130 male that I've found and lost, I haven't seen anything above like level 90. Any males above level 90 for some strange reason. Right. Okie dokie. I'll have that back then. Right, let's see if it's doing. Yeah, see that? It's stuck in mid-air again. Now the thing is that it's the reason I've left those gates in place, is that if I take those gates away, it's going to literally lift all the way up into the sky, and it'll just keep going up and up and up. It's like, it's really weird. So, because I've got the gates there in the way, it can't do that. So, I'm going to have, I'll have my meat back if you don't mind. I want to put you into a cryopod. So I can get it this way. The only alternative is literally you have to turn the server off, or the computer, if you're just running it as a, single player game. But it's really weird, that I find. Anyhow, I think I'll spend a bit more time to see if I can find a male. I mean, at least a high level one. I mean, she's got 6270 health, 302 melee. But I'll spend a bit more time to see if I can find another male. To be honest, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter all that much. It just makes the breeding a bit quicker, if you will, because if I've got like a low level male and a high level female. The problem I've got is then it's, yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep breeding, you know, higher and higher level males out of them until eventually I get a male that's got the same stats as the female. So it just takes longer. So it's not essential, but it's useful. So yeah, me and Emma are gonna spend a bit more time, and then fingers crossed we will eventually get a high level male. Otherwise, I think we'll just call it quits. Right, see you in a while. Well, I did eventually manage to get a high level male, but he didn't have any decent stats to contribute to the breeding program, I must admit. So I had 2 females, so I was using that male to get all the good stats out of the 2 females, and then just sheer luck along the way I ended up with a male that had 1 mutation in melee. So once I did my breeding, I used him to try and improve what I had, because I thought, well, why not? And just sheer luck, I ended up with another Managarmr, this one over here, and he's got 2 mutations in melee. So I've been using him with what is a Mark II female breeder to eventually get this one here. So she's got the 2 mutations, she's fully imprinted, and I'll be using her. Although it's actually strange, I must admit, she's actually got a mutation as well, but I think that's in food. Not much particular use to me. It's either food or oxygen, I think it was one of these 2. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Either way, I've got 2 mutations in melee, so that's pretty good. So I'll be using her to have a bit of fun on extinction. I mean, I must admit, I forgot how quick these beasties are, because they run around pretty quick. I mean, it's boosted up, and it's up to 188.5 movement speed, and you can improve it if you want. So they run around pretty quick. I mean, the actual stamina isn't going down particularly quick, but it does when you start to jump. Because that's how these things get around. I mean, they kind of like jump and then they like dive around. Oh! I think I must have hit something there. It sounded like I hit something. Oh, there's a bunch of punkies. The trouble with these things, though, is they're not... I mean, they're pretty good, I suppose, for like up close melee, if you will, but they don't do that much damage, I must admit. The one thing that kind of peeves me, I must admit, is when I was on Extinction the last time, and that's when Extinction first came out, these things used to be able to do some serious damage with their breath weapon. But now it seems all they do is just freeze things, so that's a bit disappointing. So, like if I attack that Carno, for instance, I wasn't doing any damage against that Carno, and that's got me puzzled. I mean, it did actually kill something. Well, it seemed to do some damage. I was having a bit of a play around with another one, and I got the impression it wasn't actually doing any damage. But it is, because I was just getting tons of zeros. But yeah, I'm seeing damage. I was beginning to panic there. I was thinking, oh, screw, they've totally nerfed these things. But no, that's a relief more than anything. Oh, Struth, you're out of stamina. I'm gonna have to wait until I mean, that's one thing I'm gonna have to level is stamina, because she just doesn't have any. I mean, as far as I'm aware, a stamina will go quicker if I get off. Yeah, that is a sheer relief to see that. I honestly, I was starting to panic there. I mean, I honestly thought I wasn't going to get nothing out of that. I thought all it was going to do was just basically freeze things, which is like, no, they've totally killed the Managarmr. They made it useless. Oh, so that's good. That's good to know. Right, I'm going to put I love how they turn around there. Oh, that is much better. There you go. We'll have that. But yeah, I mean, they'll run around really, really quickly on the ground, and you can bounce around. So they don't fly, they don't really glide or anything, but they'll... Woo. That is, like, seriously fast. So... I'm going to put those 2 away in cryo, because I've got a lot of these Managarmrs. I've done, like, a lot of breeding. I don't know how many Managarmrs I ended up throwing away, because they were just so far away from trying to get... Because I'm trying to like level out 4 stats, so I ended up going through tons of Managarmrs. So yeah, this is what's left of the breeding program. Then there's the 2 out there that I'm going to have to add, and yet I threw away a lot of them just because of the fact that Yeah, I mean, it took me ages. But the good thing is we've now got Foxy over there. So, we can go out and have some fun on Extinction with Foxy now. Woohoo! But where do we go next? Well, that's for another episode.